Welcome. In a previous video, I took a look at the Amcrest Wi-Fi doorbell, and I'll put a link in the description of that video, and I'll also put a link to the doorbell on Amazon, and if you use that link, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So in this video, I wanted to create a desktop shortcut to connect to the Amcrest doorbell on a Mac. So I want to be able to double click on an icon on my desktop and have it bring up the doorbell. So to do this is going to require using the command line, which might be intimidating to some people, but I'll try and walk you through it the best I can. So if you have any questions, definitely leave comments below if you get lost on anything, because it's hard to make a video that works for every single knowledge level of everyone watching this. So this is going to use the VLC software, which is the video LAN client. It's essentially a video player. You can also play music on it and such. So you'll need to download and install that. So you can download that from videolan.org. And I'm not going to go over installing that. It's pretty straightforward, but if you do have any problems with it, let me know and maybe I can walk you through it. So I have that in my applications folder right now. And I want to create a shortcut that will open up a video stream from the doorbell using VLC. So like I said, this is going to use some command line stuff, so we want to open up the terminal. So you want to go into your utilities folder and then open up terminal. Clear my screen here. And I want to put this on my desktop. So I want to type cd space desktop, and I have a / there. You can type that or not, it doesn't matter. So now I'm in my desktop. If I type ls, I can see the files in my desktop. And I want to create a script here. So I have these commands, and I put these on my website. So I'll put a link in the description to these video notes where you can find these commands. You can actually just copy and paste them. So I want to type touch doorbell.sh, and that will create a file called doorbell.sh, but it'll be blank. Next we want to type chmod space +x space doorbell.sh. This will make the file executable. So this will make it so if we double click on that file, it will open up. Now we still don't have anything in the file, so it's not going to do anything until we create a script. So to do that, we're going to type in open space -e space and then doorbell.sh. So what this will do is this will open up this doorbell.sh file in the text edit software. So here we go. So this is just a regular text editor, so we can type whatever we want in there, but we're going to add a script to this, and I have the script down below here. So I'll just copy and paste this. So it's in here twice. When I publish this, I'll actually remove this second one. This is for my settings. So what you need to do is add in your password and your IP address to this. So your password is something you set up when you set up your doorbell camera, but you may not know your IP address. So I'm going to pull up the app in my phone and I'll show you how we can find that. Okay, so I'm in the Amcrest Smart Home app. I'll click on the gear in the upper right. I'll go to device information. And then if you can see towards the bottom, it says IP address and it says 192.168.7.214. So we'll get back to my computer now, and you can see here I've entered in my password and then my IP address right here. Let me see if I can make this a little bigger. So the one you copy and paste, I'll have those placeholders in there for the password and IP address. So this does assume that VLC is installed in applications vlc.app. If it's not, you can actually go to your applications folder and take VLC and just drag it right into the text editor, and you can see it copied it in there. So if your VLC is installed in a different location than your applications folder, you can do that. So this is the script here. So I'll save this. I'll hit Command S to save. Let me clean up my screen here a little bit. So now on my desktop, you can see we have the script that says doorbell.sh. So if I double click on this, it will open up VLC. And here we have the doorbell camera. So you can resize this here. If I can grab it. There we go. Looks like that's all the smaller I can make it. But you could have this sitting in the corner of your computer and you could watch your desktop if you wanted to watch for a package coming or, whatever. Maybe you're wanting to watch the weather. There's all sorts of reasons you might want to have this on your desktop. So this is the 1080p version. You can also have it stream the smaller version. And I forgot to mention, you do need to be on your LAN to do this, or you need to be connected to your LAN via a VPN or something like that. So I can close this. I'll hit Command Q to quit this. So if we look at this URL here, for the camera, you can see here at the very end it says subtype equals 0. If we change this to subtype equals 1, and then we'll save this out, and we'll open the script again, this will bring up the lower resolution stream. So you can see this is lower resolution. Although, funny thing is you can't really make it smaller, but if we tried to make this bigger, it's not going to be as high resolution. So this is probably taking less bandwidth. So if you're viewing this remotely over a VPN, you might want to use this lower bandwidth stream. You can also see it's more of a square aspect ratio. It's probably 4:3, but that's another option. But I like to just do it at full resolution, like so. So I think this is a handy feature of this camera. I know some of the cameras are locked down, the different brands of doorbell cameras are locked down, so you have to view them with the app. But I think there are times when you just want to have it up on your desktop to monitor situations and things like that, and I think this is really handy. And I don't think it's too hard to set up. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.